The Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, man, I'll be pleased with our brother, was not some dictator. See, it's funny how the media will make you look like a damn monster. American media.
When it suits, because America was in bed with Kadafi.
Come on, brother.
As well at one point.
Come on, well, I'll just say this. In Libya, number one, Libya under Colonel Muammar Gaddafi had zero debt. They had free education, free health care. If you wanted to go to school abroad, they would give you the money and pay for the tuition, and they would pay for your room and board. When you got married, they would give the family $5,000. If you wanted to own a farm, they would give you all the tractors, all the seeds, and the land to till that farm. Gaddafi and the country of Libya was one of the only countries on the planet that had zero debt, was completely free to do whatever they wanted to do. And that's why they called him a dictator, because he would not allow America to have access to that wealth. He was going to create a joint currency using the wealth under the feet of the Libyan people, the gold, the oil, etc., and the wealth of the nearly 50 other countries in Africa, and come together to create a African currency. That money, based on the African worth, would have bankrupted China's yuan. It would have bankrupted America's dollar. It would have bankrupted the European pound. So that was removing total neocolonialism from the planet. And they said, we need to get rid of this nigga now. Because if he comes to power with those other 50 countries in Africa, we will have to bow to them. And we do not want to bow to them. That was what it was about, money. Because Kadafi was a friend of America. Interestingly enough, Osama bin Laden was an agent in the United States government under the code name Tim Osman.
With the Russians.
On the Russians
in Afghanistan. They wanted to get the Russians out of Afghanistan. They called on Osama bin Laden. And he said, okay, fine, I'll help you to get them out. And they gave agreements, they gave him money, and they gave him intelligence information. The moment that happened, he got him out. He said, okay, good. Well, where's the end of your bargain? They said, forget this. We're not going to give you nothing. And that's what happened. And he turned on America. Same thing with Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was a friend of America. He was a good friend of the Bush family. They gave him money. He actually was built into a military power with over $80 million. They did that for Saddam Hussein. He was given the key to the city of Detroit. I mean, let's be real here.
What?
Which is a part of the history of why we have beef with Iran as well. Because we helped fund the Iran-Iraq war.
Come on, brother. He know what it is.
Holy moly.
Come on,
I knew I was going to learn.